Hello student, welcome to online class. Myself Kuldeep Srivastava. Today we will discuss about midpoint theorem of triangle, and today our topic is midpoint theorem. Then first of all we will discuss about what is midpoint theorem. Okay, as we know that in previous class we have stated that types of triangle, properties of triangle and quadrilateral, and properties of quadrilateral and types of quadrilateral, and in this class we will see midpoint theorem of triangle. Okay, and this is the very important topic for us. So the statement of midpoint theorem is the line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and is half of it. Okay, it means first of all we form a triangle ABC, and according to statement of midpoint theorem, now we have the line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of triangle. Okay, now we see that ABC is our triangle, and we take AB line and AC line, and we mark midpoint of AB line segment and AC line segment. According to statement, midpoints of any two sides of triangle is parallel. Parallel means when we join midpoints of any two sides. Okay, suppose this one is PQ. Okay, P is what? P is midpoint of AB line segment, and Q is what? Q is the midpoint of AC line segment, and then we join both midpoints, then we have a line segment PQ. Okay, then triangle is parallel to third side. It means PQ line parallel to BC line. Okay, P is the midpoint of AB and Q is the midpoint of AC, and when we join both midpoints, then we get a line segment that is PQ, and PQ is parallel to BC. Okay, here we write PQ parallel to BC and is half of it. Half of it, it means PQ is half of BC. It means PQ is half of it. It means here we write PQ is equal to 1 upon 2. Half of it, it means BC. Okay, this is our midpoint theorem of triangle. Here in this triangle we take AB line segment and AC line segment and mark midpoint of AB, that is P, and midpoint of AC, that is Q. Okay, and when we take AB and BC line segment and mark up midpoint of AB and BC, then see in second figure AB, C, this one A, sorry, let K, L, M. Okay, here we take KL point and LM point, KL line segment and LM line segment, and we mark midpoint of KL and midpoint of LM. Suppose this one is A and this one is B. A is what? A is the midpoint of KL line segment, and B is what? B is the midpoint of LM line segment. And when we join, then we have AB line segment, and this line segment AB, that is parallel to third side of ट्रायंगल. इट मीन्स जब हम दो लाइन सेगमेंट ले लेते हैं और उन दो लाइन सेगमेंट्स पे हम मिड पॉइंट ड्रॉ करते हैं और मिड पॉइंट को ज्वाइन करने पे एक न्यू लाइन सेगमेंट मिलता है। ये न्यू लाइन सेगमेंट क्या होता है, वो थर्ड, इट मीन्स जो रेस्ट लाइन है, दो लाइन हमने ले लिया, एक ये लाइन जो बचा है वो क्या होगा, इस लाइन से पैरेलल होगा। दैट्स वाई ए बी पैरेलल टू के एम एंड ए बी इज हाफ ऑफ के एम इन लेंथ। ओके, हियर वी राइट ए बी parallel to Km and here we write also and AB is equal to half of Km. Okay, next in first figure we take AB and AC line, and in second triangle we take KLM LM line, and in we take suppose P Q R. Okay, then we take P R and Q R, we take midpoint. Okay, suppose this one is K and this one is L. Okay, when we join K L, it means when we join midpoints of two line segment, then we get a new line segment KL, and this line KL is parallel to third line of third side of triangle. It means KL parallel to QP. K is what? K is the midpoint of PR, and L is what? L is the midpoint of QR. And when we join midpoints of two sides of triangle, then we get KL line segment, and KL line segment is parallel to PQ, and KL is half of the PQ. That's why we write KL parallel to PQ, and the length and KL is equal to 1/2 PQ. Okay, this is our midpoint theorem of triangle. Okay, midpoint theorem states that the line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of triangle PQ, AB and KL are midpoints of the triangle, midpoints of the two sides of triangle, and this one PQ is the, when we join midpoints AB and KL. Okay, then line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of triangle is parallel to the third side. It means PQ parallel to BC, AB parallel to KM, and KL parallel to PQ, and is half of it. Is means when we join midpoints of any two sides of triangle, then PQ is half of BC, AB is half of KM, and KL is also half of PQ. This is our midpoint theorem. Okay, clear class? Now here is very clear midpoint theorem of triangle. Okay, then we see exercise, some questions of exercise 8.2, and exercise 8.2 is totally depend on midpoint theorem of triangle. Okay, here we see that this is the statement, and this is what? This is the property. It means according to statement, what is the relation between PQ and BC, AB and KL, and KLM PQ. And next we will see exercise 8.2. Okay, okay student, and now we will solve question number 1 of exercise 8.2. And question number 1 of exercise 8.2 is in the given figure, ABCD is a quadrilateral in which P, Q, R and S are midpoints of the side AB, BC, CD and DA, and AC is diagonal. Then show that SR parallel to AC and SR is equal to 1 upon 2 AC. Third part of this question is PQ is equal to RS, and third part of this question is to prove that PQRS is parallelogram. This is the symbol of parallelogram. Okay, and in the given figure, ABCD. ABCD is what? ABCD is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means any a closed figure bounded by 4 line segment, then that closed figure is known as quadrilateral. Here ABCD is the closed figure by 4 line segment, that's why ABCD is quadrilateral. And PQRS are the midpoints of the side AB. P is the midpoint of side AB. Q is what? Q is the midpoint of side BC, and R is the midpoint of side CD, and S is what? S is the midpoint of side DA or AD. Next, according to question, AC is diagonal. AC. This line shows that diagonal of quadrilateral ABCD. Then prove that SR parallel to AC. SR parallel to AC. It means this line, to prove that SR parallel to AC and SR is half of the AC. Okay, as we know all, when we join midpoints of any two sides of triangle, then joining the midpoints of any two sides of triangle, then that line is parallel to the third side, and that line is half of the third side. Okay, here we take triangle ADC. Okay, in triangle ADC, now first of all we will prove first part. First part. In triangle ADC, okay, in triangle ADC, and S and R is what? S and R are the midpoints of side DA and DC, and third side of triangle is AC. Then S is the midpoint of AD side, and R is the midpoint of DC. And when we join both the midpoints of both the side, then we get line SR. And as we know that according to midpoint theorem of triangle is joining the midpoints of any two sides of triangle is parallel to the third side. Here S and R both are midpoint of side DA and DC, then SR parallel to AC. Now according to midpoint theorem we can write SR parallel to AC by midpoint theorem. Okay, and when SR parallel to AC and according to midpoint theorem, SR joining line of midpoints is half of the third side. It means SR is equal to 1 upon 2 AC by midpoint theorem. Hence, first part is proved. Okay, first part SR parallel to AC, SR parallel to AC, SR is equal to 1 upon 2 AC, SR equal to 1 upon 2 AC by midpoint theorem. Hence first part is proved, and now we are going to prove second part of the question, and second part of question is PQ is equal to SR. Okay, then we will prove second part of the question. Okay, second part is PQ equal to SR. It means this one is equal to this one. Okay, in first part we have proved SR is equal to 1 upon 2 AC. This one, this is our equation number first. Okay, and when we take triangle ABC, below triangle ABC, then P and Q, P is the midpoint of AB and Q is the midpoint of BC. Here we join both the midpoints, then we get a new line, that is PQ, and PQ is what? PQ is parallel to AC according to midpoint theorem of triangle. Okay, joining line of midpoints of any two sides of triangle is parallel to third side and half of it. That's why we take in triangle ABC, P is the midpoint of AB side and Q is the midpoint of BC line. And when we join midpoints of side AB and BC, then we get PQ line, and that PQ line parallel to third side of triangle. Third side of triangle is what? AC. Okay, now PQ parallel to AC and PQ is equal to half of AC. This is equation number 2. According to here we can write by midpoint theorem. Okay, and we see that in equation number 1 SR is equal to 1 upon 2 AC, and equation number 2 is PQ is equal to 1 upon 2 AC. Here we see that RHS of both equation, okay, RHS of both the equation is same and LHS is different. Now from equation 1 and 2 we get, from equation 1 and 2, SR equal to 1 upon 2 AC and PQ equal to 1 upon 2 AC. That's why we can write SR equal to PQ. Okay, SR equal to PQ is equal to 1 upon 2 AC. That's why we can write PQ is equal to SR. That implies PQ is equal to SR. Hence our second part proved. Okay, now second part has proved. Now we are going to prove third part of the question. Okay, third part of question is this one is first. Okay, stay here. We write second equation, PQ is equal to 1 upon 2 AC. Okay, and third part of the question is to prove PQRS is parallelogram. PQRS is parallelogram, and when we are going to prove PQR is parallelogram, then what is parallelogram? Parallelogram, it means what? Parallelogram means pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal, and when we are going to prove PQRS is parallelogram, then here PQRS, SP and RQ, pair of opposite side, PQ and R, another pair of opposite side. When SP and RQ or PQ and SR are parallel and equal, then we can say that PQRS is parallelogram. अगर हम PQ को SR के इक्वल प्रूफ कर दें और PQ को SR के पैरेलल प्रूफ कर दें, एंड नेक्स्ट SP पैरेलल टू RQ and RQ parallel to SP and both are equal, then we can say that PQRS is our parallelogram. Okay, and here SR and PQ from equation 1 and 2 we get PQ is equal to SR. This is our equation number 3. Okay, and here PQ is equal to SR. PQ equal to SR when अगर हम PQ को SR के पैरेलल प्रूफ कर दें तो वो जो डायग्राम है वो हमारा क्या होगा, पैरेललोग्राम होगा. ओके, ये यहाँ दिया हुआ है PQ इक्वल टू SR. ओके, फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी ये मुझे मिला है, ठीक है, और दूसरा हमें क्या प्रूफ करना है, दोनों क्या होंगे, पैरेलल होते हैं. ठीक है. ओके, हियर हमने ये ऑलरेडी प्रूफ कर चुका है. वी हैव ऑलरेडी प्रूव्ड SR पैरेलल टू AC एंड PQ पैरेलल टू AC. ओके, वी कैन रिमूव PQ equal to SR, equation number 3. Okay, from first and second, as we know that SR parallel to AC and PQ is also parallel to AC. When PQ parallel to AC and PQ is also parallel, sorry, SR parallel to AC and PQ is also parallel to AC, then suppose as we know that A parallel to B and B parallel to C, then we can write A parallel to C. Okay, when A parallel to B and B parallel to C, then we can write A parallel to C. Okay, applying this property, if SR parallel to AC and PQ parallel to AC, that's why we can say that SR is also parallel to PQ and PQ parallel to SR. This is equation number 4. Okay, now we see that PQ is equal to SR, equation number 3, and PQ parallel to SR, equation number 4, and when here PQ and SR pair of opposite sides are equal from equation number 3. PQ and SR what? PQ and SR both are opposite sides. When pair of opposite sides are equal from equation number 3 and parallel from equation number 4, then according to property of parallelogram, when pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal, then that quadrilateral is parallelogram from equation 1 and 3, from equation 3 and 4, from equation 3 and 4, we have PQ is equal to SR and PQ parallel to SR, therefore PQRS is parallelogram. Hence proved. Okay, is it clear class? Thank you class.